welcome to Lighthouse at Home. It's so lovely to see you and hope you've had a really lovely Easter, and we are ready to do our next Lighthouse at Home session. So we're going to play our special, usually it's our tidy up music, but this time it's going to be go and find yourself a rainbow stick and a shaker. So we'll play our music, you see if you can find your rainbow stick, which we'll have later, and a shaker we'll have later. If you can't find a shaker, you can get a saucepan and a spoon, and we'll make lots of music later on in our session. So we'll play our music now. You go off, pop off and ask your grown up to help you, and we'll come back in a few seconds to start our session. Well done.
I am a lighthouse, a shining and bright house, out on the waves of a stormy sea. The oil of the Spirit keeps my lamp burning. Jesus, my Lord, is the light in me. And when people see the good things that I do, they'll give praises to God who has sent us. Jesus will send out a lifeboat of love and forgiveness and give them a hand to get in. I am a lighthouse, a shining and bright house, out on the waves of a stormy sea. The oil of the Spirit keeps my lamp burning. Jesus, my Lord, is the light in me.
So well done everybody, you've found a shaker and you've found a rainbow stick, that's brilliant. First thing you've got to do is to switch our light on. There's our lighthouse, it's at home. So can you help me count down? 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it on. Yes! The lighthouse is on, we're ready to get started. And today we're starting a series all about God's wonderful world. Have you seen it outside? Isn't it amazing? All the things that you can see outside. Spring is happening. Today we're going to think about God's wonderful world, and we're thinking about water. Wow, isn't that exciting? So that's what we're thinking about today, all about water. So let's get started. Shall we get ready to sing our first song? We're going to do our big thumb song. So we'll go through the actions and then we'll get the music going. So we've got to find our thumbs. Have you got your 2 thumbs ready to stand up tall? Well done. Big thumbs tough, big thumbs strong. Other fingers, give them a wiggle, wave along, that's it, wiggle, wiggle. And then find those little ones, little fingers, they're just like me. They're tiny but important. Do a big jump up, and if you can't jump up, you get your grown up to do your whoosh up in the air. Let's do that with the music. Banana Man. Remember what to do. We'll show you the action. So we're going to start off with saying, going all bendy like a banana. So I may never, whoop, bend like Banana Man, climb like Spider-Man, stretch like Plastic Man. I may never fly, come on, whoosh, like Superman. But I am special to God. Yes, I am special to God. Yes. All right, are you ready? Let's do that with the music. I may never bend like Banana Man, climb like Spider-Man, stretch like Plastic Man. I may never fly like Superman, but I am special to God. Well done. I am special to God. Yes, I am special to God. Yes. I may never bend like Banana Man, climb like Spider-Man, stretch like Plastic Man. I may called Bigger Than Big, all about the big wide worlds God's made. So do you remember how we start? We say, God, you made the big blue sky, so stretch up and show me that sky. You made the ocean, deep and wide. Make your arm like a wavy sea. Then we sing, God, you made the trees so tall, grow up like a big tall tree, that's it. And then we sing, your love is bigger than it all. Then we go through the chorus, you're bigger than big, stronger than strong. Can you show off those muscles, big strong muscles? Mightier than mighty. And then we shout louder than this song. Your love for me stretches farther and far. I can't imagine just how big you are. Just how big you are. All right, let's do that all with the music. We'll do some clapping as well to start with. That's it, well done. Get ready to stretch up. Ready, here we go.
God, you made a big blue sky.
Oceans.
You made the oceans deep and wide.
Well done, trees.
God, you made the trees so tall.
Well done.
Your love is bigger than it all. God, you're bigger than big. You're stronger than strong. You are mightier than mighty.
Shout louder than this song.
Your love for me stretches farther than far. I can't imagine just how big you are. Just how big you are.
Well done, let's do it again. Ready to go. Stretch up.
God, you made a big blue sky.
Well done, oceans.
You made the oceans deep and wide.
Trees.
God, you made the trees so tall. And your love is bigger than it all. God, you're bigger than big. You're stronger than strong. You are mightier than mighty.
Shout louder than this song.
Your love for me stretches farther than far. I can't imagine just how big you are. Just how big you are. God, you're bigger than big. You're stronger than strong. You are mightier than mighty.
And louder than this song.
Your love for me stretches farther than far. I can't imagine just how big you are. Just how big you are. I can't imagine just how big you are. Just how big you are.
Yay! Well done, everybody. That was brilliant. Well done. Did you get all those actions? That was fantastic. Brilliant. We're going to do another song before our story. We're going to do Who's the King of the Jungle? If you've got a rainbow stick, now's the time to get it out. And we'll shake that and wave that to the music. We'll just go through the actions as well, see if you can do both. So, who's the king of the jungle? We go, woo woo, that's it, dear monkey, woo woo. Who's the king of the sea? We go, bubble, bubble, bubble. And who's the king of the universe? It's all the stars and all the planets. And who's the king of me? And the answer is, I tell you, it's J-E-S-U-S. That spells Jesus. He's the king of me. He's the king of the universe. The jungle, woo woo, and the sea, bubble, bubble. You get your shakers and your rainbow sticks, and off we go. That's it.
Who's the king of the jungle? Who's the king of the sea? Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? Well, I say J-E-S-U-S. Yes, he's the king of me. He's the king of the universe, the jungle
down, and it's now time for our story time. And this week we've got Anne who's come to tell us our story. So we're just going to sit down nice and quietly as we get ready for Anne to tell us the story. So let's put our As I Sit Quietly song on, and we're just going to sit. And remember how we go.
As I sit quietly, ever so quietly, arms by my side, ears open wide. Help me to listen as people now teach me more of the stories of Jesus.
Right, we'll do that one more time. Sit quietly.
As I sit quietly, ever so quietly, arms by my side, ears open wide. Help me to listen as people now teach me more of the stories of Jesus.
Good morning, I'm Anne and this is my friend Optimus Puppy, and today we're going to be doing the story for Lighthouse. What's that? You want to go somewhere? Can anyone tell me where they think Optimus Puppy might want to go today? What's he got on his head? That's right, he wants to go swimming. Does anybody else here like to go swimming? Yes, I like to go swimming too, splashing about in all that water. Well, today we're going to be thinking about water. You're thirsty? Well, would you like some nice water to drink? Was that nice? Water is great to drink, isn't it? And sometimes our mummies and daddies put water in the kettle and make themselves a nice cup of tea or coffee to drink. You can see something on the wall behind me. What's that on the wall behind me? Can anyone see? What's this? It's a fish. Fish like to live in water. They like to live in the sea, in streams and rivers, and even in ponds in our gardens sometimes. We've got a pond and you've seen a frog in our pond. Wow. Does anybody know what this is? It's a boat. That's right. Our boat has pirate treasure in it. Let's have a look. You're right, it does. We can see lots of big boats on the sea carrying lots of cargo, and we see smaller boats on the canals in Aylesbury, don't we? You've been on a canal boat and it was fun. What else can we do with water? When we're hot, what can we do with water when we're hot, Optimus Doggy? That's right, we can freeze it and make a lovely ice pop to keep us cool. Is that better? What else can we do when it's hot? We can play in the water outside to help cool us down. In paddling pools. That does sound like fun. I might be doing that later. What about washing? Well, we can wash our clothes with water. I've got washing on the washing line. Does anybody else have washing on the washing line today? And what else? We can have a nice bath with lots and lots of bubbles and some toys. Your favourite is your rubber duck, is it? Does anyone else have a favourite bath toy? You like all of them? Okay. What else is there? Ponds. Yes, that's right. You've already said we've got a pond in our garden and it's got a frog living in it. We can have a look in ponds and see what other little creatures are in ponds. Maybe you can get a net and some wellies and go pond dipping to see what you can find. And the seaside. Yes, the seaside is great. All that water to paddle in and swim in, and the sand so we can make sand castles. You always put a moat around your sandcastle, don't you? Yes, that's right. Can anybody think of any other lovely things we can do with water? When it's raining, yes, rain is really good for the garden. It helps all of the plants and trees grow. And when it's a hot day, it's good to water all the plants too, isn't it? Wellies. Well done. When it's raining, we can put our wellies and our raincoats on, and we can go outside and we can jump up and down in the eddies and make great big splashes. Yes. You're about ready to go swimming now. So shall we say bye-bye to everyone? And now it's time to do our prayer. So we do one hand in the air, two hands in the air, clap them together, bring them down, and together we say, Dear Father God, thank you for making our wonderful world. Thank you for making water that we can drink and play in and wash with. Amen.
Thank you, Anne, for telling us that wonderful story all about God's world and God making water. Now it's time for our last song. We're going to make sure you've got your shaker with you, or if you haven't got a shaker, you can do pots and pans, or you can get your rainbow stick and your streamers. So are we ready? We're going to do Nothing's Too Big. Nothing's too big, big, big for his power. Nothing's too little for his care. Nothing's too big, big, big for his power. Nothing's too iddly widdly for his care. God cares about everything, big or small. So let's get ready. Let's put the music on and let's do this really loud singing and playing. It's been so good to be with you. One last song, and that's our happy birthday song. Just in case anybody of you have had your birthday, or any of your grown-ups, it's time to join in and sing our special birthday song. I hope you can all sing it really loud, and in the middle bit you shout out if it's your name or somebody in your family's name. You shout it out as we sing happy birthday song. So let's get the guitar ready. Done, and let's give everybody a great big clap. It's been your birthday. Well done.
Good morning, Lighthouse family. How are we all doing? Amazing weather. We are so blessed with the weather. I hope you've all had a fantastic Easter. and you had lots of fun making your cheeky cards. We had loads of lovely photos sent through, and I am so impressed with your amazing creativity. So, start of a new term, and we are beginning with looking at water and how amazing is water. That we drink water and it keeps us healthy, and we can use water to wash with and water to play with, and lots of creatures live in water. So today's craft is a fishy craft.
Fish in a porthole.
We are making
Fishy in a porthole.
fishies in a porthole, says my daughter. She is currently making some starfish for our porthole. So again, I'm trying to come up with ideas that you can make just using white card, if that's all you've got at home, and colouring things in with felt tips and a bit of Pritt stick. I'm very fortunate. I've got a few extra bits and pieces that I've added to it. So today I've got some yellow card, blue card, green card, and I've printed out some pictures which I've coloured in, and I've also found some stickers. So I'll start. We need 2 circles. A big circle for the outside
Starfish.
and a smaller circle for the inside. Thank you for my starfish. Yep. So we're going to draw around these onto our yellow card. Big circle.
Little circle.
Little circle. I'm going to cut these out. So you might need a grown-up to help with some of the cutting. So I've cut out my big circle. And now to do the inside, I make a bit of a star shape, so that I can get round the edge without too much difficulty. So now we have our porthole. And for those of you who don't know, a porthole is a special window in a submarine or a ship. And that's how you can see the fishies. Next, we're going to do our big blue circle. Now, if we use our big circle and draw around that, when we do our cutting out, we just cut just on the inside of our circle so that we won't see it when we stick it together. Yeah? Right. One blue circle, one yellow circle, and if you look on the back, you see it just fits inside. Now, the next thing we need to do is to cut out some wiggly seaweed for the bottom.
Or rocks.
I've got some scrap bits of card, and all you need to do is go wiggle, 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 to make some strips of seaweed. What do we do? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And my last wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Right, so I've got my bits of seaweed. Stick those on the bottom of your big blue circle. Are we ready? Do a bit of sticking. Bit of sticking. Annabelle's just said that you can add some rocks on the bottom as well. Or you could add some sand. Not real sand. Well, you could add real sand.
I wonder how you stick real sand to this.
You get the sand out the sand pit and you put some glue on it and you go sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And mummies and daddies love it because there'll be sand everywhere. I'm now going to put some glue around the edge of my big blue circle. Whee!
I've nearly
Around
finished
the edge.
cutting your second starfish.
I'm going to stick my yellow circle over the top. And look, I've made my window. Now then, Here are some fishies we made earlier. Here are some that I drew and cut out. Please don't judge my artistic abilities. So you can make your own fishies, whatever you like. Or I had some paper that I just cut fishy shapes, and Elliot's been decorating them with some fishy eyes for me. Or I found stickers. So if you've got some stickers, add those to it. Who doesn't love a good sticker?
Or you could use starfishes.
Or you could use starfishes, and that is what my lovely daughter Annabelle is cutting out for me right now.
Hit a starfish with a bit of a wonky thing.
A starfish with... It's a very nice starfish. It is a bit wonky. Right, Elliot, where is your fish to add? What one should we add? This one?
Mum, where do you put my other starfish?
I've added it to the first porthole. So, there we go.
I can't see it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, there it is. There we go.
Where did you put my...
So,
Now I'll make a rock.
okay. But right now, we've got our fishies swimming in the sea, and our seaweed and our window. Now, I have also found a silver pen, and these windows normally have rivets, which is a type of screw type of thing, around the edge of the window, and that will make it look more like a porthole. I found a silver pen, but you could use a pencil or felt
you could
tips.
use glitter glue if you have any.
Thank you, Annabelle, for your suggestions. Or you could use glitter glue. Good luck.
It's
So,
silver. You can
that
get some
is
glitter glue.
our finished porthole window.
What about my rock?
That's the one that I made earlier, and that's the one we just made now. So, as always, use your own creativity. You think of how you want your window to look, and you have lots of fun. And maybe you could stick them up in your windows at home so that people that come past can see your amazing creations. Stay safe, everybody. Have a really good week. Enjoy the beautiful sunshine if you can. And we look forward to seeing you all soon. Should we send our air hugs? Ready? Air hugs!
It's been so lovely to be at Lighthouse at Home with you. We'll hope to see you next week, and just have fun and stay safe. Bye.